Sometimes a sudden change, especially when it's something out of our control, makes it so much more difficult for you to know what steps to take next with your personal or professional life. Uncertainty and fears chip away at your self confidence, making it challenging for you to believe you are capable of visualizing and creating what you want, causing internal conflict that's preventing you from making a good decision. When you learn how to focus on your strengths during reflection, with you or your coach asking questions that are aligned with your empowering beliefs, current values, and what you want for yourself and the people you love, you will make better decisions and attract what you want. Some people refer to this as the law of attraction, synchronicity, or becoming a magnet for attracting the ideal people and things at the right time. I'd like to share with you something that happened with me. I was working in direct sales while single, raising 4 children, scheduling in-home presentations with a variety of hosts who invited their friends to their homes for me to sell home decor products. I enjoy the company, team, money earned, and flexible hours while continuously being the number one sales producer. As my children were getting older and in school during the day, it became difficult for me to juggle my schedule so I could enjoy time with my children and be home with them in the evening. While sitting on the sofa in tears, after returning home from work one night, my 5-year-old son came into the living room and sat next to me on the sofa. I couldn't be upset with him, even though he was supposed to be in bed asleep, because I knew how much he missed enjoying evenings together, especially story time. He saw my tears and gently asked me what was wrong. I told him I was going through an adult problem that made me sad. He gently rubbed my arm, gave me a hug, and said, "Everything is going to be okay, Mom. I love you." I knew at that moment that I must make a change. I realized how much I missed my children because I arrived home after the sitter put them to bed almost every night, especially since I was scheduling presentations and working 4 or more nights a week. But I needed the money, and I felt I had no choice. I was in tears because I didn't have a college degree, had been out of the workforce while I was married for 12 years, and I didn't feel I qualified for anything but a full-time minimum wage job, which sounded worse than what I had. While reflecting, I decided to open my heart and mind, make a list of the top 10 things I wanted for a job, as well as the top 10 things I wanted to avoid, while trusting I'd find a solution. I didn't speak to anyone about this, so it's even more amazing how fast things happen. Well, outside the next day, I began chatting with Mary, a neighbor who I hardly spoke with. Mary began speaking with me about my skills and strengths, stating I'd be great as a program coordinator. And there may be a job like that for me at the elementary school. That evening, Ellie from across the street, who had not spoken with me or Mary, telephoned me and said that she doesn't usually read the newspaper, especially the classified ads, because she's retired. But she found a free newspaper on her front porch that evening, decided to glance through it while enjoying a cup of coffee, and suddenly focused on the classified ads. An ad caught her attention. Ellie stated, "Everything about this job is you, Cheryl." Ellie asked me to send one of my kids over for it because she had highlighted the ad, insisting that I read what it said. The ad was for a part-time adult education program coordinator position that listed skills and other qualifications that Mary could have written by what she stated earlier to me that day. I did as the ad requested and called the phone number. The answering machine message asked me to leave my verbal resume, which was a stretch for me. The interviewer, Joanne, called me back, said she would be in town on a specific day and had one time slot remaining for an interview. My friend Penny suddenly stopped by my home immediately following my phone call with Joanne. I told Penny about the job interview. She stated she would watch my children, and she had a navy blue suit I could wear for the interview. Penny was about 3 inches taller than I and much slimmer, so I was super surprised on how well it fit. My job interview went extremely well, a great professional match with ideal hours and salary. I loved and excelled in that position for years. When you are thinking about making a major change, it's very productive if you take time to give a lot of thought to asking yourself, what's most important to me about, and then fill in the blank, narrowing it down to the top 10 priorities. That after feeling confident you've clarified your answers, even if it takes you a day or two, then ask yourself the question, what do I want to avoid? Then clarify your vision and confidently tell your subconscious mind the outcome you expect to receive. Imagine learning how to quickly reflect your past mistakes, as well as mistakes you feel others have made that have affected your life, so you clearly see what you could do differently now. It's like looking into your car's rearview mirror and seeing what you feel you must avoid, do differently, or change, maybe even a slight change, while feeling focused and confidently trusting yourself to quickly make a better decision. As Tony Robbins states, it's in your moments of decision that your destiny is shaped.